Hello again, this is Dr. Joseph SCELSA, President of the Italian American Museum, coming to you from the heart of Little Italy in New York City, 155 Mulberry Street on the corner of Grand and Mulberry Streets. And you're looking right now at a portrait of Francesco Rosario Stabile. As you know, the museum is now in the corner of Grand and Mulberry Street, which was once Banca Stabile. And this is the founder of the bank, Francesco Rosario Stabile. He came to America in 1865, was born in 1845, and started his banking tradition right here, and was very, very, very successful. What you're going to see when you come to the museum is the Matteo puppets, or Agrippino Matteo, done in the Sicilian style. You're also going to see things like the Neapolitan creche, which we have on display right now. And you'll also see artifacts like this wonderful knife sharpener, which was sent to us from Ohio from the Mariani family. This was Pietro Mariani's knife sharpener. We'll also see some of the implements that the people used, like the sewing machine here, which is indicative of the type that was used by the women in the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire. As you know, 40 women died in that fire who were of Italian descent. So you're going to see a lot of different artifacts, old chairs. You're also going to see the ice tongs that were used by the immigrants to carry ice up the stairs, old washboards, and of course lots of photographs and memorabilia. This, what you're looking at right now, is the Stabile showcase, which has in it a picture of the mausoleum that they have at Calvary Cemetery, which was built in 1916, which houses 23 people and cost them $4,800 in the time. Above it, you have old photographs of family weddings and celebrations, and of course, here's a picture of the old bank as it looked in 1885. You have documents in here in this one showing old lira and old money that people would come in and bank or exchange. And then the next showcase, what you have is steamship tickets, receipts, photographs of the steamships that they took coming off the boat, on top of the boat, and coming through Ellis Island. And of course you have as well the passenger manifests and their charter representing them at the transatlantic passenger line, certifying that they were bonded agents, the Stabile brothers. As you know, the museum is now housed in this old bank, which was in operation until 1932, when it closed after the Great Depression. Here again you have some old photographs of the Mulberry Street Fish Market, also of the Ciotto Family Pharmacy, and an old school which was on Mott Street, PS 21, and over here we have a box factory which was right across the street here on Mulberry Street as well. You have transfer statements from the Ferrara family, from the famous bakery, and when they would send money over to Italy, the Stabile would telegraph the money over for them. And here's a picture of Francesco's son, who was the second president of the bank, Jerome Stabile I, who passed away in 1965. Probably the most indicative and probably the most emblematic piece that we have here at the museum is the old bank vault itself, which is a treasure, which is a Moseless safe from 1885. It's still in its original condition, and all the tumblers still work on the safe. We have the old bank cards and records, which we are categorizing and we're putting on database so people can find their family names and where they lived, and a lot of the old implements that they used: typewriters, adding machines, money changers, early adding machines as well. As we walk back outside, you'll see a picture of what 187 Grand Street looked like. It was an old libreria, which was the Rossi Libreria, which of course was a music store, which sold music sheets and piano rolls to the immigrants so that they would be able to entertain themselves, because that's how they did it in those days. And this is a picture of the founder of the Libreria, Ernesto Rossi, when he was a sailor in the Italian Navy. Next to this we have bank books, banking certificates, bank books both in lira and in dollars, and next to that we have the story of Giuseppe Petruccino, the first Italian to become a lieutenant detective in any police department in the United States. Was an incredible story. Was killed on the streets of Palermo fighting the Black Hand. And here we have an original Black Hand letter that was given to the Giovenco family, my family, which was an extortion letter, which they were trying to extort money from them and they threatened to harm the two sisters of the family if the money was not delivered. So we have wonderful memorabilia, wonderful stories for you to come and see and to witness. Now here what you're looking at is Frank Serpaco from the famous police detective who fought to get rid of corruption in the New York City Police Department, and these are his actual firearms that he used. They've all been neutered. They were donated by him to us, and you know that Al Pacino played him in the famous movie as well. And here we have a picture of Judge Sprizzo, who served on the Knapp Commission, which Serpaco testified in front of. There's so much more to see. There's so much more to learn about. Please come and visit us here at the Italian American Museum on the corner of Grand and Mulberry Street in the heart of Little Italy. And if you need more information, just come to our website, www.italianamericanmuseum.org, or call us at 212-965-9000. Again, I'm Dr. Joseph SCELSA, founder and president of the Italian American Museum. Thank you for listening.